Welcome, Cancer. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot here to do your August 2023 general messages. This is not going to resonate with every Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this doesn't fit you, don't try to make it fit. It may not be your story. Please check your natal placements to see what better resonates with you. I want to welcome cross watchers to watch Cancer's story play out. I want to thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, everything that you do to support the algorithms of my channel. Hit the bell notification if you'd like to get all the notifications that when my videos come out. And please like, share, and subscribe if it resonates, all right? Share with like-minded tarot people, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this messages for you, Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and use the energy bowl to cleanse the energies within myself as well as in the room before we get started. And then I'm going to do a silent prayer for happiness, prosperity, and abundance for everyone. It's a silent prayer. So here we go. All right, Cancer, thank you. So let's do that silent prayer for abundance, happiness, because we know that happiness begets happiness. Misery loves company. So let's go ahead and do that silent prayer. All right, here we go, Cancer. Let's find out what your major message is. This is going to be a Celtic spread. It gets me better messages. But let's go ahead and start with just finding out what the major energy or the major read or lean towards your read is and what major message you need to know, Cancer, for the month of August. So this is, oops, okay. Well, this one flipped up, so we're taking that one. All right. So for the month of August, Cancer, it looks like your main major message is the Fool card. It's all about taking leap of faith, new beginnings, trusting the universe has your back. There's something that you may want to let go of. With the Cancer, the new moon that just passed, as well as the transits and energies that are going on with the North Node in Aries and Libra, South Node and Venus in retrograde, and you just name it. I'm not an astrologer, okay? But with everything that's going on, it's driving a lot of people, because I'm a Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, Libra Rising, it's driving a lot of people to want to make changes in their life. Cancer, new moon that just passed, the energies will play out for a couple of weeks or months, and it's asking us what really resonates with us, what really do we want to focus our attention and our energies to, what do we want to cut out of our life, and what things that do we want a new start on, right? So the Fool card is your main message for the spread. We're going to use the Legacy of the Divine with the Ciro Marchetti, and then we'll use some situations later on and get you an affirmation, okay? So let's go ahead and get this party started. I'm going to do 3 shuffles. Now remember, Cancer, if this isn't your story, please don't make it fit. It's not going to resonate with every Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your natal placements in your chart to see what better resonates with you. Like I said, I am a Virgo Sun, but most of the time my Aries Moon or my Libra Rising resonates more with me. Not necessarily all the time, but most of the time, okay? So if this doesn't, and cross watchers, you're welcome to see the story play out. You may hear your story being said, okay? And like, share, and subscribe if it resonates. 2 more shuffles is what I'm hearing, Cancer, and then we'll get your story read, okay? 2 more shuffles. That's 1, 2. All right, so here we go. What is the main issue, message that Cancer needs to know for their higher good, divine spirit guides going through the month of August? Okay, so I'm reading this is July 26th. So whenever you see this, if it's today, if it's the last 2 days in August, it's when you're meant to see it, okay? So let it resonate. When it resonates, it's timeless. It kind of plays out for whoever. If it does resonate, claim it. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bucket. But your main message about taking new leaps of faith, new starts with the Fool card, you could be dealing with an Aries, but what it's about is emotional fulfillment. Something, Cancer, I feel like you're not completely satisfied. Something is getting old. What I hear intuitively, because I am clairvoyant as well as intuitive, I hear that phrase in my mind, the same old, same old. I'm tired of the same old, same old. Nothing's changed. I'm doing the same thing and expecting different results. It's not bringing you happiness, okay? So the divine universe with the Fool card wants to bring you a new emotional fulfillment. Whatever this is for you, if it's a spiritual journey, if it's a career, if it's a relationship, whatever resonates with you, something, Cancer, and not all Cancers, but this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some Cancers are feeling that they want a new beginning. They want a new start. There's something that's unfulfilling in their life. They don't feel like they are accomplishing something that will either better the universe or help other people, or They don't feel like they're contributing is what I'm feeling. And this is not all Cancer. Some Cancers are happily fine where they're at. But there is emotional new divine beginning that is being offered to you by the universe that will lead to a more fulfillment, emotional fulfillment type of feeling, okay? And this could be anything, all right? But with the Fool card, maybe dealing with an Aries, but if not, it's about leaps of faith. It's about making changes and trusting the universe will bring you something that's better for you, okay? So what is the obstacle with you in this new start, Cancer? The obstacle is that you may be not trying to put yourself out there. I don't like to use the lack of mindset that a lot of tarot readers use where there's a lack of mindset. I don't think it's a lack of mindset that makes people feel like the Four of Coins. I feel like people get comfortable in the position that they're at. A lot of people are afraid of change. A lot of people are not ones to want to, like, say everything's going great in your career, the money's good and everything else. A lot of people don't want to push that line, okay? And so it's not fear of putting yourself out there. It's not a lack of mindset, but sometimes we just get comfortable. And with the Four of Coins, it talks about loss, okay? I'm good where I'm at. If I put myself out there, I may lose something. But what you want to remember, Cancer, sometimes you have to lose to gain. In other words, if I don't buy that lottery ticket and spend the last bit of money or money that I have in my pocket, there is no there's no opportunity for me to gain anything, right? So if you don't put yourself out there and you lack the motivation and the trust in the universe with the Fool card, and you don't accept it and you just want to accept the fate that you're at, that won't bring you your new emotional fulfillment. You've got to be willing to take the action. This is the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn about stability, prosperity, and abundance. And you may already be stability, abundance, and prosperity in a relationship or career. And so maybe you don't want to push that line. But whatever the situation is that the is August meaning for you, it's talking about there's something that's better for you emotionally, relationship, or career, and this is about taking the opportunity to put yourself out there is what I hear, okay, intuitively. What is your recent past? This is going to be anytime before July the 26th, going into the read whenever you see it. What is your recent past message, Cancer, that you have been dealing with and going through? What is it that you need to hear about your recent past message, Cancer? All right, I have the Page of Coins. You've been feeling the messages and the energies. The page is about messages. It's not about full-blown offers. So Cancer, I feel like intuitively, Cancers, you guys are very intuitive. You've been feeling the emotions and the feelings of, look, I could be a little bit more stable. I could use a little bit more abundance in my relationship. I can use a little bit more prosperity or longevity of a permanency nature, right? So these are just messages. So I feel, Cancer, with the Cancer new moon that just passed, and with the energies that are going on, that you've been feeling the need to push on, to move on in a relationship that maybe there's stagnancy or stagnant. You know, maybe you're not growing anymore in this relationship. Maybe you've outgrown the relationship, and or maybe the job or career, something has caused you to feel stagnant and that it's that you've overgrown it. Whether this is a spiritual evolution that maybe you feel like, hey, I just don't feel any definition inside me. I don't feel like I'm living up to my potential, okay? Whatever the situation is that I feel, you've been getting messages of stability, prosperity, and abundance that needs to be, that needs to come in, okay, for your better good, all right? What is your near future? This is going to be anything from the time that you see this video all through August. Your near future, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Cancer, and it's about a quick communication coming in that may lead to a change. You have no communication coming in, block communication, stalemate. So basically what I think is that you do have messages of prosperity, abundance, and you've been feeling intuitively in the recent past that you lack a sense of abundance, that there's something missing, all right, is what I'm feeling. It's something missing, but you've got something blocked, okay? So basically, whether it's a person that you're blocking, whether you just don't want to hear it with the with not the lack of mindset, but the lack of motivation of putting yourself out there, you're blocking yourself off from any kind of communication and messages. It's like you're not wanting to hear it, okay? but we'll get clarification on that. It could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, somebody that's speaking to you of that sign or that suit, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or just anybody with the energies that you're blocking because maybe someone's been offering you something or something like that, and you've cut that communication off and you blocked it because it's too much of a temptation and you just don't want to put yourself out there. But the divine universe is trying to bless you with the gift of something that's going to emotionally fulfill you. Spiritual level, evolution, relationship, career, messages that you intuitively feel that you need change on, okay? But the communication is blocked. It's not coming in. It's stalled for some reason, and it could be at your own choosing because maybe you don't want to hear something, but this card feels like it wants to come out. Now, in the distant past, this is a message that you karmically learned in the past, of those hard knock lives that we go through where we learn lessons. In the distant past, this is going to help you with all future decisions and present decisions. You've got the Empress, okay? So you know, unless you're dealing with the Libra, you know that there's times when you have to put yourself first, okay? So if you feel like you are staying in a relationship or staying in a career because you're thinking about the hurt or the something that you're going to bring upon karma-wise to an employer or a relationship or something like that, and you're putting other people before your own happiness, that's something that the distant past message is speaking to. You need to put yourself first. You need to nurture yourself. What do you want, Cancer? What's going to make you happy, Cancer? You are all about making your family, your relatives, your employer, everybody else happy, but isn't it time to put yourself first? Isn't your happiness something that you want to gain in this lifetime? We only have one lifetime, right? Well, we reincarnate, but karmically, there's something that you need to get done in this lifetime, Cancer. And if you don't put yourself first with the Empress, unless you're dealing with the Libra in the past, you're not going to get that emotional fulfillment because you're too busy emotionally fulfilling everybody else, right? Not putting yourself out there and taking what blessings and new emotional fulfillment that you could have. What is the 6 weeks to 6 months from this August reading for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so in the 6 weeks to 6 months, you will either be dealing with a Scorpio or you will finally be listening to what the divine is trying to offer you and put a closure to something that's keeping you trapped, stuck, lack of communication. You're going to open yourself up after you close out a chapter with someone. Could be a Scorpio. You are going to be working on you being the King of Coins. So you're going to be using the King of Coins energy of the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. You're going to be working on your stability, your abundance of a long-term nature, something that's going to bring you that 401k that lasts you till your retirement, or a relationship that lasts for 50 years, okay? But you are going to be working in the mindset after putting to closure whatever it is keeping you stuck and trapped with the lack of communication and lack of effort putting out there. You're going to be this person here who has everything, the family, the career, everything that would bring you emotional fulfillment and being stable at it, okay? And a permanent nature. It may take the work of you and a Sagittarius. If your Temperance card is specific to a Sagittarius, you either have a Sagittarius assisting you, a Libra, okay, or a Scorpio with a Death card. But I feel like in 6 weeks to 6 months, you're going to be putting an end to things. You're going to be taking that leap of faith. You're going to be trusting the universe has something better for you emotionally, spiritually, or career-wise. But it may take some time, patience, and balancing because you may have to heal from something that you're closing. So say, for example, I'll use an analogy. You're stepping away from a relationship that there's no more growth. It's the same old, same old. There's no equal reciprocity. There's nothing more to be gained karmically. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we outgrow relationships. It don't always have to be a betrayal or somebody cheated on you. It's just sometimes we outgrow people, right? And we evolve or we ascend and we are on a higher vibration and frequency level than the partner that we have. So if that means that you have to step out to find your ninth cup and walk away from something that you're not karmically learning anything, we're all about learning lessons here at this lifetime, okay? If we're stagnant and we're not learning anything through challenges, obstacles, and new gains and new beginnings, then we're stuck in a rut, okay? And so the Temperance card speaks to either a Sagittarius coming into your future 6 weeks to 6 months to assist you, or you taking the time to balance yourself, heal yourself, being patient with yourself so that you can work on your abundance and your stability and your prosperity for a long-term nature. after putting an end, unless you're dealing with the Scorpio, putting an end to this same old is what I keep hearing in my mind. Same old. I'm tired of the same old. I'm not learning anything, growing anywhere. My love is just, it's almost like that. I feel like a lot of people, this is relationships where you feel like you're a roommate and you're just walking around in the same house, sharing bills, but not really sharing any kind of evolution of the spiritual nature, right? Not feeding each other anymore. Like when you first get into a relationship that you haven't outgrown, there's that excitement. There's that want to come home and race home after you get off of work because you want to see this person because you can't wait to see what that person's up to, right? If it's a career, you're stuck in a rut and you want to get out of that rut and you want to enjoy getting up and saying, hey, I'm going to work today and enjoying what you're going to, right? For spiritual evolution, nobody wants to feel not depressed or anxiety because that's a whole different story. But when we think about our career path and what we're doing, is it fulfilling you? Is it something that is keeping you wanting to get up every day, contribute? You feel like you're an essential part of something that's fulfilling? Those are the things you need to think about during this Cancer new moon that's transgressing out and with the full moon coming up in Aquarius, okay? What is your present energies at the time, Cancer? Your present energies at the time of this reading or when you see this reading is working with other people in cooperation. Maybe there's just too many people. Like maybe there's something that you want to work on that's solo. That means that, when we do a self-evolution, it's nice to involve other people to help us evolve and ascend higher to whatever we are spiritually trying to learn or romantically or career-wise. We may need the help of other people to master our skill or to get some advice from. But sometimes the advice is not needed and you want to be able to think for yourself, do for yourself, right? The reason why I say that is because you have anxiety, the Eight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies. So in the present energies, I feel like when this opportunity comes upon you to make a change, you're going to be feeling anxiety about it because maybe you're getting the advice of other people. Oh, I wouldn't do that. This is not the time to change jobs. I wouldn't leave that relationship. What if you get something worse? Oh, you're just going to hurt this person. Well, maybe the advice is what's causing you anxiety and being all up in your head. There's no reason to feel anxiety about a situation, Cancer. Sometimes you just have to trust the universe is going to have your back. It doesn't hurt to cooperate and work with other people, the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Three of Coins. But sometimes people's advice is what's bringing you anxiety, making you be all up in your head and second guessing your choices, okay? So watch out for that, all right? Sometimes people's input is not what you need. Sometimes you just need to follow your heart and you need to follow what it is that you feel that will fulfill you on that level. Stop putting your distant past messages, stop putting everybody else and trying to nurture everybody else and making sure everybody else is okay. Sometimes it's okay to put yourself first, okay? And work on what's going to be emotional fulfillment for you. What is your hopes and fears, or actually what's the outside energies that's feeding into this anxiety? Look at this. What is it that is feeding into this anxiety about working with other people? You want to be independent, single. You want to be able to prop yourself up. You want to be able to say, I did it my way, like Frank Sinatra. So I really feel the outside energies of you wanting to do a breakaway, you wanting to go solo, you wanting to do this on your own. And sometimes other people's input just brings you anxiety because of the fact that they make you get up all in your head when you really know that you can do this by yourself, Cancer. All right, that's what this Nine of Coins means. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn of, hey, I don't mind, if I have a partner or if I have an employer or someone that wants to lift me up and help me. But at this time, I feel like I can do it by myself. I feel if I put myself first and I nurture myself and I do what I need to do, that I can help myself. I can do this evolution on my own. For whatever it be, okay? Hopes and fears. The hopes and fears that you have, Cancer, is the Ten of Pentacles. You are hoping that this is your pinnacle. You are hoping to be able to rise and aspire to what it is that you desire for emotional fulfillment. So if you're lacking abundance, if you're lacking a long-term longevity in a career or a relationship or spiritual evolution, this is what you're hoping for, to pinnacle. You're looking to pinnacle and feel fulfilled on all levels, okay? Usually this is a money, wealth, abundance card, but it can mean that you want to hit the pinnacle. which means you want to hit that ascension level to where you feel like you're fulfilled with whatever that 10 of Pentacles is to you and means to you, okay? What is your outcome, Cancer? The outcome that I have for you, Cancer, in this reading, the outcome I have is that you may feel a little bit of regret about having to walk away from someone that really cared about you. If this is a relationship, you may have some regrets in the outcome about leaving somebody behind that you couldn't take with you. So whether it's a separation anxiety or whether it's because you regret, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, I wish that I could have carried this person with me. I wish I wouldn't have outgrown this person. I wish that I didn't have to leave that employer when he really needed me to be there. But this 5 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is your energy. It is Cancer, Scorpio energy. But this is about regret because, Cancer, you always put people first. You always put other people's needs first. And you don't know what it's like to put yourself first, okay? So I don't think that this is you regretting your decision. I don't think this is regretting you leaving. I feel like this is just you clinging to the past, wishing things could have been different, really, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and clarify that 5 of Cups for you real quick. I have, yeah, you're wishing that you could have took someone along with you. So if this is a relationship, you're wishing that you could have ascended and evoluted and had that karmic growth with someone and carried them with you. But what the thing about evolution is that sometimes you have to do it alone. We ascend and we evolute, and frequency and vibration levels that we have, they change divine timed, okay? So if the other person that you're wanting to take with you or something that you've outgrown, an employer or a situation or a relationship or spiritual journey, sometimes they have to do the work themselves to evolute. We can't carry them with us, and I think that that's what your 5 of Cups is here. You regret and you wish, and you're looking back at the past. Not that you regret your decision, but you regret that you couldn't carry people with you or places, persons, and things with you, okay? You wish that the evolution and the change that came upon you didn't entail leaving anybody behind, is what I'm feeling, all right? So let's go ahead and get some situational messages here for my Cancers. I'm going to use the situation deck, and this is going to be situations that is not going to resonate with every Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. This is just some scenarios, some situations that may be going on for some Cancers, and they just need to hear it, okay? So for some situational situations for Cancer, what can this story be meaning for some Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses? What story could be playing out that someone needs to hear? The card that I have is protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. So if you think that you can't do this, if you think that you don't have enough merits, or if you don't think that you're lucky enough, because some people are like, you know what, with the obstacle card, with the 4 of coins, some people are like, you know what, I'm not going to push my luck. I've got a good job, or I got someone that cares about me. I should just stay in this relationship because they care about me. I could do worse. Thinking about situations that, you are protected. The guardian angels, if you ask for their help, they're going to step in. They can't physically help you. They can't do the work for you, but they can give you guidance by giving you messages that you can feel, all right? So you do have protection, and you have divine intervention that is looking out for you for when you make this change. Because remember, this ace is a divine intervention. Somebody from above is blessing you with an opportunity for growth, for emotional fulfillment. What other situations could be going on for some Cancers? What do we have for Cancers, some situations? The other situation I have is their signs, synchronicities. If you're looking for signs, look for it. You'll see 1111, 555, 777, 222, 333. These are divine signs that are the angels talking to you, telling you that the universe supports you in this action, okay? Whatever that may be. So look for signs. You may hear it in songs, billboards. Get off the hamster wheel. Stop surviving and being in a daily hustle where you're just accepting the lot in life that you have. It's the same old, same old. I wish I was getting more out of this career or relationship. There's just no fulfillment. It's just the same old, same old. It's a daily hustle. Get off the hamster wheel. All right. One more energy message for the situation for a Cancer. Some Cancers may be feeling overwhelmed, sad, broken, and feeling alone, even while they're in a relationship, okay? So if you are in a relationship, spiritual journey, or in a situation where you're in a job situation and you're feeling alone, broken, there's no harmony, there's no co-working peers helping each other, there's no assistance, you're feeling abandoned and crushed and broken, that's this. This is the sign and the red flags that you need to be looking at, that it's not okay to stay in a situation where you feel that way, all right? So if you're in a relationship and you feel more alone in that relationship, going in this roommate, paying bills, sharing bills, and there's no relationship growth and there's no love and evolution with two people, that's not a good thing. You need to challenge yourself. You need those obstacles. That's what this life's lesson is about. It's about putting yourself first, nurturing yourself and your potential for growth and for your abundance, okay? And stop putting other people ahead of you, all right? Well, Cancer, that's what I have. Let's get you your affirmation for August, and then we'll tie this up. Please hit that like, share, subscribe, that bell for notifications if you enjoyed this reading. This is not going to be for every Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so if it's not your story, just leave it. But whatever it does resonate, just claim it. Have faith. Believe you're not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance, and it will come. You may not get guidance where somebody flickers the lights, pushes you off a cliff to make you take the change, but you will feel a feeling that you have support. The universe is behind you. If you close your eyes and you meditate, you can feel the universe supporting you. Have faith, okay? All right, well, much love to you, Cancer. Till we read again, Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot. Be safe, be happy, be abundant.